Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And this is Gullit. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. Check, gets it away.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Nicely aimed pass. Foden. Gullit. And he's there to get it away. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Neither side yet able to find the net. Great vision. Thuram calmly anticipates. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Bellingham, he is onto this. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Now that's well seen too. 30 minutes gone. And it's Nedved. And he's in on the finish! Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Gullit. Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vieira. Gullit looking to tap. Gullit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. It's run loose here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nedved. Zanetti.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he's picked it up out wide, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's heaved it away.
Zanetti.
Vieira clears. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 39, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bellingham. Now it's Lampard. Vieira. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 19, camisa 4, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That pass isn't the best. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now, he's got space here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just eases him off the ball. Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Vieira.
Can he get on the end of this?
And the keeper's got it again.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Hullet. Foden. This looks big chance! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's a cute ball. And here's Messi. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Bergkamp.
Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Probing pass. And this is Messi. Oh, that Messi! It's loose now, and they've always been caught napping. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Lampard. Rijkaard.
Vieira getting this one clear.
Bergkamp.
That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi, and they can counter here. He's beaten the last man.
Vieira.
Now Foden. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Busquets. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
O Brasil. Camisa 9.
And that's that.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
The action has already started.
He's
going to be disappointed with that.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, big bullets! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. Out for a throw. And here's Gullit. And that was nowhere near his best. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of it. Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's gone looking for safety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Ferdinand. Foden. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
He's having a go! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Brazil are one down despite having the better chances here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And it's Gullit. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball. Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's forced to go back. No way through. Played into space. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. And it's Gullit. Milan finding their passes. Has a look and plays it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Luis Suarez. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 14.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gullit goes steaming forward, aims beyond the defence, and the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7, Cristiano
And the
Ronaldo.
second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think they have to be
number
positive
18,
despite the
Didier
scoreline.
Drogba.
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for that.
And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. No, again there's no way through. Vieira. Lampard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gullit. Luis Suarez. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez. He could be in here. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And they've got rid. Zanetti.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Good ball, good take. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Just the goalkeeper.
Decent chance! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Brazil, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to...
Shoots! They've scored! Brazil are back in business.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Deftly away.
Milan have reclaimed it, pressing high and with purpose. Thuram. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Shevchenko, can he finish? Brazil do have options available on the bench if they...
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Brazil, number 4.
Brazil
Vieira.
making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for a runner. Great vision. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lampard. Dink through. Oh, good take. He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was very necessary.
Lampard, and this is Messi. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Thuram gets good distance on it. Rummenigge. That has been cut short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he was quick to react. And this is Lampard. And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. And this is Messi. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Messi. 5 minutes to add. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not...
And there goes the final whistle. Brazil can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Now that the latest travel information is
would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.